Hey guys, today I'm going to show y'all how to use our library databases. The very first thing that y'all are going to need to do is log into my Katie Cloud. Here is my Katie Cloud. Yay, here it is. Right here at the very bottom, we have the library tab. What you're going to do is click on the library tab, and from there, you're going to click on high school. These are all the databases that we have for you. For specifically Maid Creek, we have some that are like labeled just Maid Creek, like right there. So we have Ancient History, World Geo, Modern Era, Britannica in Spanish and in English. Flipster is like magazine services. These are more of a literature-based database. And then there's a few other different databases that are going to be really helpful for you right there. So my favorite databases that I like to use are the Gale databases, like research, context, science and context, opposing viewpoints. Gale to me is a lot easier to use overall. It's a lot easier, just basically. So we have some Gale One file, Gale Online Resources, Academic One file. These are all part of Gale. What you can do is just click on one file, any of them. One file is it's kind of like the Google for Gale. It has everything, like a broad subject of everything. So for today, I'm going to just use sharks as my research, and it came up with 14,000 academic journals. You can filter that to the magazines, to books, to news articles, to images, and to videos. I personally like news articles and magazines, but if you wanted to filter your results to things that maybe just came out in 2020 to 2021, you can. And it'll narrow everything down for you to make it a lot easier to keep things updated. If you wanted to go through even more specific, you can go to document type and personal account, biographies, and there's different things that you can pick from right there. If you go to advanced search, you can go to document type, and it'll have different things for you that you can narrow down to. So if you're looking for something very specific, like a photograph, a personal account, performance history, paintings, you can do all of that by narrowing it down. So we'll go back to our sharks. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show y'all really quickly like how you can utilize this database much easier. So they have the Cite button right here in the corner, and this cites it for you. It's really easy. All you have to do is copy and paste that into your bibliography, and that just starts your works cited. It's really easy. It's right here in the site. That's why I like Gale the most personally, because it's just so easy and it cites everything for you. If you wanted to send the article somewhere to your Google Drive or send it on email, you can do that. You can download it, print it. You can get the link so you can share it with a partner. And oh my goodness, this is giant. Also, at the very bottom of the page, here's the source citation if you don't want to just click the button at the top. I don't know. And you can also export this to your Google Drive and your OneDrive. My favorite feature, which was a feature that only showed up like 2 years ago, is that it gives more like this articles. So right now we're like on a shark article, it's random. But it kind of narrows it down to something that's similar. So if you're doing a research project and you need so many sources, this will help get you on your way there. When I was working on my thesis, this would have been a really great feature. That way you don't have to keep going back and searching. It's like a daisy chain where you can go to the next one. And you can also click on view all related articles. Okay. Another feature that I really personally love being an auditory learner, if you push listen, it will read you the entire article. Sometimes people understand better by listening, and that button will help you. Also, if you wear glasses like me and you lose them a lot, you can make the font size bigger to make it a little bit easier for you to see. And if you learn better in a different language, you can also translate the entire article into another language. So that is Gale Academic 1 file. Let's click on it and play with some other ones that we have. So American history, right here, it'll always log you in just like that. You will just have to click on Mayde Creek High School most of the time. This can narrow it down by time periods if you're looking for something specific. And then you can also search. So we can go to women's rights. And it'll pull up different things on women's rights, all different articles, and it's sorted by relevance. You can also filter it by what type it is. If it's a photograph, if you want a timeline, different quotes, activities, things like that. If you go to advanced search, these are all the other things that you could narrow it down to. So if you are looking for women's rights, but if you want it specifically during the Revolutionary era, you can click on that and all the articles, everything will come up is women's rights during that time. Or if you want different articles, like if you want a specific resource, if you want a specific media, if you want a specific document, or if you want a specific type of topic thing, it'll do that for you too. So let's click on this. And so it gives you automatic things that you can go to. So they have different topics for that time period, and you can click on it and it'll give you an overview of what that is. And just like earlier, you can save it, you can email it, you can print it, you can cite it. It's really easy. You can also export it to EasyBib, Noodle Tools, or RefWorks. But it cites it for you right here for your MLA, which is really easy. Anything that does any citing for you is something that is your friend. That's the greatest thing about our databases, is that it cites stuff for you and you don't have to depend on Google. If you just go to Google and you type in something, you might not always get the best source and it won't cite it for you. And then there's different links. So if you really want to learn about Benjamin Franklin, there's different things from there. You can also listen to the articles. You can translate it into another language, just like Gale. So that's one of my favorite things about that database. So I personally would stay with Gale or any of these up here. They're all really great for you. There's a lot of different things if you're looking for something specific. So if you personally want to research something that is on health and wellness, it's there. Something that's in the literature field, you can use literature resource or any of these. All that fun stuff. Okay, guys, so that is our library databases in a nutshell. And if you ever need it, this is just a quick overview, and if you need any help at all, I'm in the library, or you can email me or call me. I'm Ms. Fitzpatrick. Thank you.